Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel where I post everything Harry Potter related. Today we're not talking about Harry Potter, we're talking about the theme parks and stuff like that. As of right now, we have some breaking news about basically how and when the parks are going to be opening up, and I want to go ahead and share that with you guys. So if you guys love theme parks and love what I do, definitely go ahead and stick around because I have a very cool and informational video for you guys. So to begin with, there's some guidelines and then there's some requirements that both parks, small and big, have to basically demand for the parks to even be open. Guidelines being more like you could do this, you could do that. Requirements are basically something that you have to do. So let's go ahead and do basically I'm gonna read the list of the requirements and guidelines so that way you guys can see if you guys want to go in the early stages of the theme parks being opened. You guys will get more of a idea of like basically what it's gonna look like. So the guidelines to the theme parks, the really big theme parks like Disney, Universal, Island, SeaWorld, stuff like that. Here are the guidelines. Cast and team members will randomly and regularly wipe down all surfaces. So expect the lines to be really long in the sense. I also heard that, so let's say for example you're riding a ride, they're gonna fill up one ride or one cart of people, they're gonna ride the ride, and then the next one they're gonna wipe down and then let it go without anyone. So expect the lines to be way longer than you previously thought you were gonna see. Alright, going into the second one, it says ride and attraction queues will have tape markings to keep guests 6 feet apart. So like I said, now not only figuratively as in the time, like expect the time to be longer, but now literally the line will be longer because this is gonna be 6 feet apart per, I guess, person or group of people. Normally the line could be shorter, and now it's gonna be just a huge long line. I don't know how it's gonna be. I'm definitely trying to be there the very first day that it opens, just to capture it and show you guys basically what's happening around the park. Alright, so if you guys want to go ahead and see that video, definitely give it a like down below because I'm trying to make that happen. And it says for the third one, seniors who are 65 years or older are encouraged to stay home during phase 1 and phase 2. Currently Florida is on phase 1 right now. We'll see when. I don't know if it's gonna take weeks or days or even months for it to turn to phase 2. I don't know. At least for Miami is in phase 1. Maybe in Orlando it could get to phase 2 quicker because they have less cases of the virus. So we don't really know. Alright, so those were the guidelines. Now I have required. This is what's going to happen that is required of these parks to even open up. It says touchless hand sanitizer devices at every ride and entry and exit. So every ride, entry and attraction. Touchless meaning the ones that you like those. And then it says touchless hand sanitizer devices at every ticket, entry and turnstile. Basically you scan your ticket, hand sanitizer. You go to the bathroom, hand sanitizer. Basically they're gonna have hand sanitizers everywhere. Let's see, all surfaces and ratings will be wiped down and cleaned regularly. All employees are required to wear face masks. All employees will have a temperature check prior to the start of their shift. Temperature is 100.4 and up, they'll be sent home. So phase 1, here's a big one. Phase 1, the parks will be open at 50% capacity, meaning that if the park, let's say, fills up for 100,000 people, now it's gonna go down to 50. Alright, so it's basically gonna be cut in half. I recommend going super early and being one of those lucky people in phase 2. I want to say that Orlando is gonna be open, having phase 2 way quicker than people like in California and in Miami, for instance, that have more cases. So phase 2, the parks will be reopened at 75% capacity, which is really good. And yes, the Mayor Demings did say that it is basically unlikely that they're going to open the parks in May. Universal itself said that their parks are going to be completely closed till May 31st. So I want to say that their first official opening day is going to be June 1st. So we're trying to see how that happens. We're trying to see it's on a Monday, so I probably won't be able to go. We'll see what happens. We still have about 3 to 4 weeks. We still have about 3 weeks or 4 weeks till that day arrives, so we'll see what happens till then. If you guys want access to quicker information instead of waiting for my YouTube video, definitely go ahead and follow me on Instagram. The link is down below, Johnny Slytherin, just like my channel name. And I'll talk as soon as the news pops up. That will be the first place that I normally just put the information over there. But yeah, May completely unlikely June, he says it's very highly possible that it could be open. Obviously, if the government gives them, or if the mayor gives them the okay, that then the responsibility, it goes on basically these theme parks to open up, if they want to open up or not. All right, now the guidelines for the hotels, because I know a lot of you actually go to the hotels and stuff like that and want to know, you know, a lot of you guys have actually DM'd me saying that, oh, hopefully they're not closed around this time, because then I have to cancel and all of that. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about basically all the hotel guidelines of basically if they're gonna be sectioned in phase 1 and phase 2 or even phase 3. So here are the guidelines that they have said so far. It says that mobile check-in, if available in phase 1, housekeeping will be limited to a minimal contact between guests and employees, phase 1. Housekeeping only upon request and when guests check in and out, phase 1 as well. Offer provide self-parking, phase 1. If not in an essential role in serving guests, allow employees to work from home, phase 1. Room service delivered to guest doors only, contactless, phase 1. Continued practice of social distancing, touchless hand sanitizer devices at all entries and exits recommended, is not a requirement. Cleaning services increased through sanitation companies. Seniors who are 65 and older obviously encouraged to stay home during phase 1 and 2. So that's gonna be a wrap on, I guess, today's video, because I just want to go ahead and talk to you guys about basically what could happen in the near future. Obviously we still have about 3 or 4 weeks from June 1st, which could be the possible opening day for Universal and all these big parks. So hopefully by that weekend they'll open up. I have no idea when their official day would be, but I'm definitely gonna try my best to be there on opening day to get you guys a really good video of what's happening around the park. If not, for sure that weekend we'll be there. So without further ado, I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys did, definitely give it a like down below. If you guys are new here, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because I talk about Harry Potter content and the theme parks. As you guys know, I love Universal and Islands of Adventure. So without further ado, let's go ahead and give it a wrap on today's video. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.